My name is Liebert Tana, and I'm running for Committeeman 2 for the Comanche Tribe. And I'm hoping that I can do things for our tribe for the betterment of the Comanche tribe.
Yes, good. Okay, we're going to start with our 10 questions. And our first question is can you tell us your qualifications for running for the Comanche Business Committee?
Yes, I've been a businessman in Lawton, Oklahoma for 45 years. My salon has been in business for 50 years, and we are currently the oldest running salon in Lawton, Oklahoma. And by being a Comanche, I'm very proud of that because when I first started in this business 45 years ago, a Comanche had to prove themselves doubly hard that they could do their work. And it's great that we are finally proving ourselves to the people that we can do it. And the reason why your question was my about the business, I think that we need more business for our tribes so we can further our future in this endeavor.
Great. Okay. Um, in your opinion, should the indirect cost budget be published?
Yes,
And why do you think so?
because every day people ask me what is going on with your tribe, where's your money, what's happening, and the bad thing is most of the time we can't tell the public what our tribe is doing. And if we have it published at least every 3 months on our agendas or out in the paper, people can see what the tribe's doing and we can answer their questions more properly than just guessing at it
Yeah,
and giving us information as Comanches that we need to know.
that's right. That is right. What changes, if any, do you want to make for the tribe?
A lot of changes. First off, we need checks and balances because, we are a big business now. We have casinos, we have four of them. We're starting to open up a truck stop and a hotel, and we are in big business, and we have to learn now how to do checks and balances so that we know where our money's at and how to improve on our development for our tribe.
Yes,
Without checks and balances, you have nothing.
that's true. What are your thoughts about leaving the CBC out of the employee appeal process?
That is kind of iffy because it's a two-step process. If you separate them, it would be better because you can see what one is doing and what the other is doing. If you put them together, I think it's going to cause confusion. So these are two different entities and they need to be separated and stay separated.
Okay. What are your goals for your 3-year term, and what is your time frame to accomplish these goals?
Well, my goals are for, first of all, our children. We need to give them more education. We need to get more programs started up for our children, like our Comanche language, because it's dying, and we need our future is our children. So we need to work a lot on getting grants and getting the tribe to support our children. And then the next thing we need to do is get started with our business and look towards the future, not just casinos, but other entities, because people have told me that Texas is getting ready to open up their casinos. So we've got to get on the ball and we've got to get other programs started so our tribe can survive.
Yes. How do you feel about the 50% revenue allocation plan that was discussed at the General Council?
Well, that was kind of iffy when they announced it at the council. It seemed to me the program, if we put it into one program, it's going to go this way, and if we put it into another program, it's going to go that way. So they weren't real clear on that, and I think what they should have told us is why, the reason, and what for, and how where it's going. So they need to give us more information on that.
Okay. Define economic development in your opinion, and tell me if you agree or disagree with how the line items are grouped in the current budget with 25%, 25%, and 10%.
First off, economical development needs to be talked about more because every time we get a pre-cap check, they always say part of it goes to economical development. We have never gotten our $1,500 that we're supposed to be getting because of economical development. We don't know where this goes. And when it does go somewhere, um, it's put into a program that hasn't been successful. So we've lost a lot of money on economical development, and we need to get a raise on our economical development to help our people. And plus, we also need to have a raise on our pre-cap checks. The money that we're making, we should be getting at least double what we're making right now. Not 1,500, but 2,000 or more. Because we have 4 casinos, we're going to have a hotel and a truck stop, and there's only like 16,000 of us. We need to have more money. And the 20% and the 25% and the 15%, this needs to change. It needs to be all the same because numbers are different. And when you mess with numbers, you need to have numbers that coincide with one another. If you don't, they will never coincide with one another. This could be chaos.
Do you see Coney as an asset or a liability to the tribe? And do you think their accountability and transparency are acceptable?
They're not acceptable. When we were at the general council meeting, it was brought up that they spent millions of dollars of money and we never showed a profit. This profit went to them, it didn't go to the tribe. This is wrong. For all of that money that we lost, we could have opened up other things, like I said, in economical development to better our tribe. And this was a poor judgment upon the committeemen who approved of this. And when it was brought up, they should have immediately done something about it, which they did not. It took the whole general council of the tribe to say there's peace and have it put down, which is great. For once, the people spoke and the people were heard.
Yes. Do you think that it should be on next year's ballot?
The,
The Coney?
they can put it on there, but we already realized it was a mistake, and I don't think that we'll let it pass again.
What are your 2 top culturally motivated goals, and how will you accomplish them within your term?
Well, my goal is for our tribe to become a brighter future. We need more planning in what we're going to do into the future because our tribe is on the move now and other tribes are getting ahead of us. And we were the first tribe to have all this economical development, and everybody looked towards us, and now we are slowing down and they're surpassing us. So we need to get back on the ball and find out other places to go to get our economic development going, get our checks and balances done right, and we need to improve on our system because our system is right now not where it should be. And we're missing flow sheets. We need to tell each entity that we need every 3 months a flow sheet of what they're doing and why they're doing it so we'll know where their monies are going. I was also one of the people that helped rewrite our Comanche Constitution. And when we rewrote the Comanche Constitution, the new one had 3 judicial branches of government where they succeeded one another. So nobody could cheat us and nobody could cheat the tribe. So our new Comanche Constitution has a lot of good ideas. So we need to bring that back in front of the people so they can see this and reread it and maybe have it put in front of the people so we can vote on that because we do need a new constitution because this constitution we have now is old and antiquated